Right then, guys and gals, today's video is a cautionary tale about, you guessed it, EA. EA being a source of controversy in this gaming landscape? Who'da thunk it? Only this time around, the controversy isn't coming from some dumb decision that Andrew Wilson has made or shitty practices in an upcoming game. In fact, the controversy this time around is more about the people within EA and the policies that punish them for next to nothing. What am I blabbering on about? Well, take yourselves a look at this. As you can see, I wasn't joking when I named this video EA guy gets sacked for saying the word dick. Turns out there's a chap who works for EA called Philippe Grenet, a Frenchman in charge of the global delivery service sector of Ireland. Very niche, I know, but that's his job and he works for EA there. He doesn't deny that he used the word dick using a one-on-one video conference call. He has fessed up that in fact the phrase was, well, I'm not going to pull my dick out and put it on the table. Meaning a clumsily expressed way of saying he didn't want to challenge his colleagues. Pretty funny phrase if you ask me. Person on the other end of the call was a lady based all the way over in Texas and subsequently filed a complaint. Judging by the response to this complaint and the consequences of having made it, it probably went along something like this.
President Obama is the ex-president. Mr. Trump, for the moment, step solution for the
So as a result, I'm sure you've gathered by now, the next thing to happen was Grenet got fired. Fired for saying words. According to EA though, it's gross misconduct. Now fair enough, Grenet he fears for his reputation and the impact that all of this nonsense will have on his future. Thankfully the Irish High Court has granted him an injunction, which basically means his now vacant position can't be filled while an investigation into unfair dismissal goes down. Now obviously Grenet is fighting his own corner here. He's arguing from that corner that English is not his first language. But I say screw that. He's just saying that because it's what he feels the offended party may give way to him on. In some small measure, for what it's worth, his legal advisor has stated that EA conducted itself in a shambolic and prejudicial manner. But it doesn't stop there, guys and gals. No sirree Bob. The plot thickens even further. The lady who lodged the complaint against poor Grenet, whose name is undisclosed at the moment, was apparently going for his job and failed to get it. So there is a little bit of a case here that suggests she was looking for a way to take him down. That's just a little conspiracy at this point though. As much as we all love conspiracy theories, the case is ongoing, so we'll just have to wait and see what shakes out. So there it is right there, the cautionary tale. The reason it's a cautionary tale is that, I mean, come on, we're hearing about this shit more and more often these days. Free speech related things where people get their lives good and messed up. For what? For saying a few words? This woman could well have messed up this dude's life. And for what reason? He said dick. Come on, if anything, saying I'm not going to whack my dick out on the table is a pretty hilarious metaphor for, say, I won't show my hands just yet. At the same time, don't get me wrong here, I wouldn't say that in a workplace environment. It was pretty unprofessional of him to say, but maybe a formal bollocking at a push, not an instant leap to... Here in the UK, our employment laws say you have to have a formal warning, and then another, and then a final warning, and then you get sacked. So for EA to just drop the dude for just saying the word dick, it's a pretty outrageous thing to us Brits, and it doesn't set a good precedent either, does it? Funnily enough, I found myself in a similar situation recently. Not as dire, you know, I'm not going to court or anything, but my superior, I guess you could say, decided he didn't like me going to the pub with my colleagues after work on a Friday. Sorry, the bar, if you're American. So I get an informal talking to, and I'm told, it's excluding some people and it's not fair. I mean, what's going to happen if I keep brazenly talking about going to the pub? Is this guy going to just go to the next higher up above him and go, but they're going to the pub and having fun? He won't have a leg to stand on. He's going to get laughed at, of course. Anyway, that's a bit of a tangent. Grenet doesn't get the same luxury because the girl who complained about him didn't get laughed at. EA are leading the charge with, inverted commas, being woke right now, especially with all of this word censorship in Battlefield 5, as I'm sure a lot of you know about. So, of course, they just went, oh, Lord, this is just terrible, see him removed! I might be paraphrasing a little bit there, but that is what has happened. It's all a bit ridiculous, isn't it? I hope Grenade wins this case, man. Maybe it'll be like a prelim for when EA lose their case against Belgium. Anyways, that's the moral of the story today, kids. Be careful what you say, because at the drop of a hat, at any moment, around any corner, you may hurt someone's itty bitty little feelings. And if they complain to someone who can drop a giant shit on your life from a great height, that's it. You're done. Isn't 21st century life so civilized? Isn't this wonderful? Where the victim is instantly believed in every case and the whole innocent until proven guilty thing is just, well, it's just gone, isn't it? Hope you're still here. Great if you are, but this is actually the end of the video now. Rate, comment, subscribe if the urge takes you. I appreciate every single one of you at this point. If you've been really weird, and you've been one of the 10 people watching my videos so far, I know my tone is a bit all over the place, I know. I'm still figuring it out. This shit is hard, kiddos. Also, you may see my face soon. Having a good old think about that too. Thanks for watching. This is Nick for the Game Sesh, disappearing for now. Take care, folks.